Have you ever wanted to insult somebody in English? You are I don't know what you are, but you are that. Or maybe you just want to understand and know if somebody is insulting you. Well, today, I've got you covered. Today, we are going to break down the most common, important, and funny insults in English. Let's go. Hello everybody, I am Kyle, and here on the channel Pensando Inglés, I bring you the realest English on the internet, spoken by a native English speaker, in a way that you can understand. So today we are going to talk about something that is very important because it is very common, okay? Insults.
We have losers.
They're losers. They're just losers.
We have very stupid people.
Now these are going to be insults like you guys use in Spanish, bobo, tonto, bobis. Don't you want to know how to say these things in English? Creo que sí. So in this video, I will teach you 10 very common insults, what they mean, and how to use them. So that the next time somebody is mean to you in English, you will be ready to defend yourself like a professional. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Number 1, airhead. An airhead is a person who is not very intelligent. They forget things often. And the word airhead is used because it's like saying that instead of brains, they do not have brains in their head. It's full of air. Just air, no brains. Insult number 2, dork. You're a dork. Quit being a dork. Dork. Okay guys, dork is kind of an immature insult, okay? You don't want to call another adult a dork, but it is something that children say to each other, or an adult might say to a child. This is something similar to a nerd, or somebody who is not very cool, somebody who is awkward and kind of does weird things, okay? Someone who is poco raro. So sometimes when my son is being goofy, he's being silly, he's being weird like kids like to do, I say, quit being a dork. And then my wife, who is Colombian, she says, what does that mean? So guys, next time you see a kid being silly, being goofy, being weird, you can call them a dork. Number 3, a creep. Guys, this one is really important actually, because it almost has to do with safety, okay? Because if somebody is a creep, you do not want to be around them. You do not want your children around them. You do not want your wife or your husband around a creep, okay? You stay away from a creep. So, what is a creep? You are. Just kidding, guys, just kidding. A creep is somebody who makes other people uncomfortable. And they say things that nobody should say. They look at you for too long. That was creepy. That was creepy, guys. That was creepy. Maybe they touch people when they should not touch people. Creeps might be looking in your window, okay? That's a creep. A weird person, but weird in an almost scary way, like they are invading your privacy, okay? Nobody likes a creep. Sometimes dorks are cute. Aha, quit being a dork. Creeps, nobody wants to be by a creep. So my friends, no seas creep. Number 4, deadbeat. You're a deadbeat. You are a deadbeat. Deadbeat. A deadbeat is a lazy or irresponsible person. Here in the US, we often use the word deadbeat to describe a father who does not take care of his children, okay? Because unfortunately, there are a lot of families here in the US that do not have a father in the home. The mother is raising the children, the father is off somewhere else because he's a deadbeat. When we say that he's a deadbeat dad, which we say a lot, deadbeat dad, it means that he does not care about his children. He does not buy their food. He does not make sure that they are okay. He does not help because he's a lazy, no good, rotten Deadbeat. Don't be a deadbeat, guys. 5. Snob. What is a snob? I have more money than you do, so I am better. I have a nicer car than you do, so I am better. A snob is somebody who thinks that they are better, mejor, thinks that they are better than everybody else because they are good looking or they are rich, they have a good job, whatever the case may be. A snob is somebody who looks down on others and thinks that they are better because of something that they have. Number 6, weirdo. Weirdo. Guys, this is a basic insult that you must know. You have to know weirdo, guys. A weirdo is somebody who behaves strangely or very differently from everybody else. Somebody who says or does things that nobody else says or does. Now guys, weirdo can be very mean or it can be playful, but it depends on the way that you use it. If my wife says something silly, funny, I'd be like, stop being a weirdo. Stop being a weirdo, baby. That's a playful way to use weirdo. If there's a guy at work and he's being a creep, he says things that nobody wants to hear. He talks about strange things that nobody wants to talk about. You can use the word a little bit more mean and be like, that guy's a weirdo. Don't go talk to him. He's a weirdo. Number 7, moron, moron, moron. A moron is somebody who is stupid or an idiot.
¿Quieres pelea? Vamos a darle, lomo. Estoy listo.
And in fact, the reason that I chose the word moron is because you guys already know idiot, idiota, and stupid, estúpido. So I wanted to give you guys another word that is not like the words you already have. Because if somebody calls you stupid, hey, you're stupid, and even if you're just starting out with English, you will know, is he calling me estúpido or idiot? Call me idiota? But moron is important to know because it means the same thing. You are moron, tonto. Very slow. You're not smart. Moron. That's kind of a mean one, guys. You can't really play around with moron. Number 8, jerk. Jerk. That guy is a jerk. He's always insulting people. A jerk is somebody who is rude, selfish. They only think about themselves. They are not kind to other people. They are not polite. Maybe they are very mean to people. They bully people. They bully other people. That's what a jerk is. The guy with big muscles who's mean to everybody else, that's a jerk. Don't be a jerk, guys. Be kind. Number 9, scumbag. 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 A scumbag is just a bad person. It's somebody who you cannot trust. You would not want them in your house because you think they would steal something, robarte algo. Okay, a scumbag is somebody who you can't trust for anything. They lie, they steal. That's a scumbag. They're not a jerk because a jerk will beat you up in your face. A scumbag will try and steal things behind your back without you knowing. Scumbag is like a sneaky coward jerk. Okay? Sneaky coward jerk is a scumbag. So please, my friends, don't be a scumbag. And if somebody calls you a scumbag, that's a bad insult. Okay, guys, I saved this next one for last, number 10, because it is my favorite out of the list. I think it's a really good insult. Mouth breather. Mouth breather. Breathing out of your mouth instead of your nose. So this is a nose breather. A mouth breather does this. Now maybe you can imagine by looking at my face when I do this. What is a mouth breather? A mouth breather is somebody who is not very smart, not very intelligent, not very self-aware, okay? Because if you're sitting around breathing like this, most people will think, oh, let me close my mouth. I look dumb. I don't want to breathe like that. But somebody who is not very smart might just sit there all day and mouth breathe away. Calling somebody a mouth breather is a funny way to call them tonto, bobo, dumb, okay? Airhead. Now it's mean. It's not nice, guys. So don't ever say this to somebody who actually has mental problems, you know, or is actually really slow in their brain, because that would just be mean. But whenever one of your friends is doing something dumb, say, dude, you're acting like a mouth breather right now. You're acting like a mouth breather. That's a good insult. Okay, my friends, I hope that you enjoyed broadening your vocabulary in English, learning new words that you can use to pelear in English. Ya quiero pelear. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. It was fun for me. Please, my friends, do me a favor. Give me a like, give me a comment down below and tell me which insult you like the best. And if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and get more real English content every week. Como siempre, mis amigos queridísimos.
Muchísimas gracias por ver. Nos vemos pronto.